Hello, welcome back to Rabbits Forever. So, today I want to go over how to keep your rabbits smell free in your house or in your apartment. Because, as you see, I have officially moved into my apartment, like I was discussing how I was going to do earlier this year when I started the YouTube channel. But today I'm going to go over how to, as I said, keep them smell free. So these rabbits are on wire. If you have rabbits that are on bedding, I don't suggest this just because they can eat the stuff that I'm going to tell you to put on the pine shavings. But I use pine because cedar can cause respiratory issues. I've tried it in the past and my rabbits were sneezing and making more huffy noises like they were trying to get stuff out of their lungs. And the reason why rabbits smell so much is because they have a really high concentrate of ammonia in their pee, just like cats do. And typically you would think just use kitty litter because kitty litter has the stuff in it to help prevent that smell. My issue with kitty litter is that it's very expensive. Very expensive. And you would have to change out the kitty litter about every week. So that's a big no-go for me, just because I'm trying to do it the cheapest way possible. I can get away with about, I don't know, every month I would say $3-4 a month just to change out this stuff. So I actually did a changing today, and as you see, it's still a little messy, but it's clean because I only am cleaning out the urine areas, and he typically pees in the right hand corner. As you see, there's some baking powder and stuff back here because that's what I've been using, and it has been working wonderfully. This baking soda right here I got for about $1.50, and it's lasted me almost 3 weeks now. And I still probably have about half a box left in there. I am going to buy some more, but I just, to stockpile up on it. But I've also been using this stuff right here, and I don't suggest it. I'm not saying that it doesn't work for kitty litter or cats or something like that, but it did not make the difference in my pine shavings. It didn't prevent the smell or anything like that nearly as much as the baking soda does. Now I will continue using it till it's gone, but for $9-10, I'm definitely not going to buy it again when I can just buy more baking soda for about $2. And that's a 2-pound box right there. So this 2-pound box will probably last me about a month. And I just sprinkle a generous amount on the area where they pee. Like I said, he pees in his right-hand corner. So I typically only sprinkle it around the right-hand corner. Now, the pine shavings is about $6. So as a startup, if you're just starting this, so $8 to get it going. And the pine shavings is probably going to last me about half a year, so about 6 months. And that's a lot. That's going to last me a very long time. So $12 throughout the year just for pine shavings, and then about $2-4 on baking soda every month. That's really cheap compared to buying kitty litter for $20 a month ish. I mean, it's probably going to last a bit longer, but for as big of the cage I have, because this is a 4-foot by 2-foot, and that is about 3-foot by 2-foot, that Dura tray right there. Which, the reason why I don't have it completely covered is because he does have a board in there. You can kind of see the poop stains on it, which I'm going to clean off later, but they're not bad enough for me to worry about right now. But yeah, so this solution is much, much cheaper than having to go out and buy kitty litter. Which, yes, the kitty litter would make it to where I wouldn't have to change it every other day, which for him, it also depends on the breed how often you change it. Him, I can get away with about every 4 days because he is a medium to a smaller sized breed. I know he looks really big, but he's an English spot, so he's more lengthy and long than he is big. Now, Stormy down here, he's a satin, so he is considered a large breed, and I would actually consider him a bit bigger on the large scale because he's not full grown yet. He's still a baby, and you can see how big he is, because that's my hand on him, or near him, and he's right at the front of the cage. So he is a very big breed. He's probably going to get 10 pounds by the time he's an adult or more. So he produces a lot of pee. He's an adult, and I think he's about 6 or 7 pounds, if that. I would say probably 6, because he is pretty small. So he's still closer to a large size breed, but he doesn't pee nearly as much as this guy does. So his I change out for a large breed. I would suggest a large to an extra large breed, which would be getting into the giants. I would suggest changing it out every other day. For a small to medium sized breed, I would suggest changing it out every 4 to 6 days. But since I have both of these guys and it's incredibly easy to change out the bedding, I just decide to do it every other day because might as well keep it clean than let it get dirty, right? But how I change my bedding out is I will pull these trays out and just do the right-hand corner because that's where he pees. So I'll just scoop out all the pee that I can find, throw a handful of pine shavings in, and that's it. I don't worry about the poop, and I'll show you this guy. I'll show you Stormy's tray down here because he kind of poops everywhere. Dusty actually poops where he pees, but Stormy, as you see, kind of poops everywhere. And that's feed, actually. He doesn't enjoy oats as much as my other bunnies do, but yeah, so as you see, I don't worry about the knocked out feed or the poop because that's not what smells. I'm focused on the urine because that's the part that smells so bad. So I'll just scoop that out, as I said, and put new pine shavings in and then generously sprinkle the baking soda on it. And since I do have the kitty litter spray, I do spray some of that over. But overall, that's how I've been keeping mine clean. And it doesn't smell bad at all. And I actually use this. I did forget to mention this, but I use a cheap little kitty litter scooper. I got this for $1 at Walmart. So really easy, really cheap. And I don't have an issue with it. I am allergic to these guys, so I have been cleaning out their cages more often because I'm allergic to the pine, I'm allergic to the dander and fur that they give off. So I've been trying to keep this really clean. They used to be outside animals, so I wouldn't react to them, but with my pills and just keeping their cage clean and maintenance, I also vacuum out areas so I can get their fur out of there because it likes to hide in the corners and crevices and stuff. So I'll take my vacuum and kind of vacuum around everything just to try to get everything out since I do have allergies towards them. But with keeping it clean and pretty and vacuumed out, I don't have much of an issue with these guys as long as I take my allergy meds. So that's to kind of help show that even with these guys being messy, I can still keep it clean enough to not worry about. So have a great day, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Bye.